What's going on, everybody? Sorry you ain't heard from me for a while. I know I've been doing YouTube videos less frequently, but just been busy here recently. A while back, a couple of videos ago, my brother, he came down for Christmas, I think, and gave me this fortune telling cup. And I remember, I looked it up online on how to use it and stuff, and it's missing a saucer, which I actually have a plain white saucer, for it to fit on. Basically, it's like a fortune-telling tea leaf cup. It's got all these different symbols inside. It's got little symbols in the middle with a boat, and then I don't know how well you can see it. Different moon, a knife, male, a torch, a snake, a bird cage, apple, a church, a fan, a key, a heart, gloves. I haven't actually figured out how to use it yet, and I wanted to use it, but I was like, when I looked up online how to actually use one, turns out you needed a saucer. And the thing about the saucer is it has the 12 zodiac signs. So I was like, man, I could honestly just make that with a Sharpie, pencil. But basically I'm going to do it measure it out to where the 12 zodiac signs are all, measured out equally, because that's how it looks. You'll see when I'm in the finishing product what it looks like. So I'm gonna make a saucer instead of going out and buying one, because I looked online, some of these kits and stuff, some of them weren't bad. It was like $9 and stuff, but why buy another cup when I can just make it at home? And you guys know how I like to make occult items and stuff, and honestly with occult items, they say it's got more of your chi or life force or energy or spirit or whatever you subscribe to. It's all the same thing with different names. It has your energy in it. So honestly, my brother gave me the cup. Maybe it has his energy in it, and I'll make the saucer, which has mine. So it actually works out just fine. By the way, he has his own channel. It's Orbix. I hope he doesn't get mad that I shouted him out. But check his channel out. It's just called Orbix, Orbix. He makes music. So check him out. But subscribe to him, give him some views, stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and outline this. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so if you actually wanted to buy a plain white teacup like this and make it yourself, good luck, because those symbols are insane, and I can't imagine actually going inside and designing each one. So the saucer, you could definitely make the saucer. So I mean, if you did find just the cup, you could make the saucer, because the saucer is just going to be 12 divided sections with each zodiac sign in it. So I'm going to do it with a Sharpie, because I'm going to do just the basic zodiac sign, the symbol, instead of I've seen some beautiful saucers on there where people illustrated and colored awesome beautiful designs. But I'm going to do a pencil, because it barely shows up on just dividing it up. So yeah, basically I'm going to do it like a clock. I want 12 to be here, 1, 2, 3, until it's even all the way around, which is going to be a little difficult. So that's why I'm doing it with pencil. Just kind of sketching it out like that. But I'm just honestly, I ain't gonna do any cuts or anything in this video. Let me know in the comments how everyone's day is going, I like to hear from you all. The reason I do it with a pencil is so you can erase when you mess up. Where it's a plate, it's nice because I can just do that. And it ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna look as good as, like, you know, how it should look professionally. But I mean, it is homemade. And honestly, if it looks a little rough, it makes it just more unique. So let me see if I got 12 gaps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, looks like it's, I don't know how well you can tell I got that. It's not going to be perfect, but it's spaced out pretty decent. I could fix, honestly, some of these and kind of move them over a little bit. I'm going to do that. I don't know, I'll kind of use this video as an update too, where I'm not doing cuts. On it. I do have a bunch of different videos in mind. That's as good as it's gonna get, man. It's gonna be a little sloppy, but it's kind of hard when you don't have the measuring tools. I'm gonna do a video on a couple ghost hunting places I want to do. I want to do, there's a place here in town called Hank's Bridge. So look forward to that. It's gonna be, basically the story is, and this story has went around forever, man. I heard about it from my ex-wife when we were together in high school. I heard about, you know, it was one of those things that all the high school kids were like, oh, y'all ever been out to Hank's Bridge and all that? Basically, it was a slave that got hung underneath the bridge. I can't remember the exact story, so I will have to look it up and print it off and kind of read it to you all. He was a slave that got hung on underneath the bridge, and he supposedly haunts the bridge. What I did is I took a Sharpie and did the, there you go. It's not perfect, but it don't look too bad. Next I'm going to look up the symbols, the zodiac symbols, and write them all out. But yeah, so he got hung on underneath the bridge for some reason. And when you drive your car over the bridge, if you stop your car on the bridge and you turn it off and roll all the windows down, supposedly, like, you can hear, like, it's super haunted. But, like, when you try to start your car back up again, it won't start. But basically, too, people have lost their keys because they've left the keys in the car and got out. And then the next thing they know, their keys are gone. So, like, keep your keys on you, like, physically, even if you're holding them during the entire investigation. If you do go to the same spot we're going to, like, keep it on you, because otherwise you're gonna lose your keys. So let me go ahead and look up on my phone the actual zodiac symbols, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw them up on a paper and then copy them on here. So I'll be back. Alright, so I found it on the internet. Cracking up at a brewski. It's my day off, motherfuckers! Found it on the internet, like the actual zodiac wheel. So I'm going to write down each of the symbols on a piece of paper. It starts with Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and then Aquarius. So I'm just going to grab a little piece of paper, kind of draw out each of the designs, which goes first in which area, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm back again. I got all the symbols drawn. It is kind of cool drawing the symbols and seeing like what they look like. But mine's Sagittarius, which is the arrow with the little cross in it. My wife's is Cancer, 69. Wonder what that means. Ha! No, I'm just being blasphemous. So basically, I'm just gonna draw the designs out on this with a good old-fashioned Sharpie, which it will be a little difficult where it's curved. Another thing we want to do, another video, is searching for the lake monster of Lake Harrington. Lake Harrington is one of those weird places. It kind of reminds me of Gravity Falls. It's like just weird stuff happens there. Like there's a lot of UFO sightings. I had a previous video on there about a UFO sighting that I had out there. Oh, it's hard to draw on curves. There's a lake out there. It's Lake Harrington. Supposedly there's like this pig monster. It's like a sea serpent with the face of a pig. And there's actually like news accounts and stuff. If you type in Lake Harrington pig monster, what's up, honey? Sorry, my kid's here. You'll find like there's like a news video on there about it. But I don't know. Back in the '60s and stuff, they kept having sightings of like this sea serpent with a pig's head on it. And it's probably honestly not even real, but I've never actually went like cryptozoological hunting, like for sea monsters or Bigfoot or anything. And honestly, it would just be fun. Like, if anything, like we're gonna be serious about it, but we're still gonna have fun. We're not gonna be that serious about it. Honestly, I know this buddy. He's got a bunch of boats out on the lake he has access to, and his name's Jordan. I mean, I'm not gonna say his last name, but so it would be cool. And I have another coworker. His name's Joseph. But we just all kind of wanted to get out on a boat and honestly, you know, have a couple beers, chill out, have fun. There's supposedly this big island in the middle of the lake, which would be kind of cool. Like, it's huge, apparently. Apparently it's like this huge, like, not huge, but it's like a decent sized island and nothing's on it. Just like old tractors and like machinery and stuff. So it would be cool. Definitely, like, next time I get a day off, we can all go out on the lake and go looking for the pig monster. Hell, with the sounds of it, with as much honestly, I kind of want to do just like on my own and with them, like just show you Harrington Lake area, Bergen, and all that in general. Because like I said, man, it's like Gravity Falls out there. There's been tons of UFO sightings. I knew this guy out there. He's seen motherships and stuff. Sasquatch sightings. It's a small town, and it's one of those weird spots, man. And I don't know, it would be cool, man. I told my buddy though. I said I'm gonna get a pirate hat before we do this. I'm gonna wear a pirate hat the entire video of us looking for the pig monster, the Lake Harrington pig monster. But that's one thing that we're kind of planning. I got a couple people that want to do it. There's this one symbol on here. It looks like a Jesus fish. This one here. The last one I drew. It's like a Jesus fish, but an M connected to a Jesus fish. I don't know, that's what I thought of. The Jesus fish is actually a sacred symbol. Maybe I'll make a video on the Jesus fish one day. But a couple other videos I want to do is, there's one on a ghost story in the Bible, the Witch of Endor. I want to do like a reading of it, that whole story. I think that would make a cool YouTube video. Just kind of telling the story of the Witch of Endor. Some people who were raised Christian probably know it. And I think it's actually kind of a cool, interesting story. So I feel like I'm drawing runes or something. Alright, there we go. It's all drawn out. So basically you put the cup on it and you read your tea leaves. I'm guessing, I don't know the way you put your cup down or how that all goes, but I'm going to actually research that, and that'll probably be my next video is like I'm going to sit here and have a cup of tea with you. And I think you just honestly, you sit there and you have a cup of tea. I'm going to research it and see how you actually do it. And then, like the leaves at the bottom, you read them on whatever position or whatever you put it in. Or I don't know yet. We'll find out. So, I mean, it looks kind of cool, though. Like the symbols on the rim of the cup and the symbols in the middle, I guess, would coincide. I don't know. It's cool little. It's an awesome occult item to add to my collection. So here I'm gonna actually. Well, there's the finishing product of it. And thanks, Joseph. Like I said, check out his channel. Hope he doesn't mind me shouting him out. I actually did a little cleaning on the house today. So I mean, I got all my occult items in one area. My collection's getting huge, man. I got all this stuff up here. Devil's toy box, wand, dowsing rods. Got a little mojo bag, scrying mirror, holy water, witch's dice. I got a Bacchus shrine, ghost bells, pendulums, tarot decks, runes, fortune-telling dice. I got a haunted stone there from Witch's Castle. Sarasarita game. Got a ghost hunting kit somewhere. I forgot where I put that. Yeah, right there at the bottom. So yeah, my collection's definitely growing. Oh, and on the side, I totally forgot about all that. On the side of the bookshelf, there's like 3 bags here. It's a scrying mirror, Charlie board, a Ouija board. I got some spell books over there. So yeah, my collection's definitely growing. That's how you make a saucer for fortune-telling teacup. Good luck on actually making the teacup if you want to do that from scratch. But I can't wait to learn how to use it and make another video and show you guys how to fortune tell with teacups. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Love y'all. Be careful.